Hello, everybody. Okay, hopefully you can hear me now. Alright, let's get this on the live chat. Welcome back to Pokemon Crystal. I am still kind of just getting set up, so don't mind me right now. I have my heat on. Thank God this time I got it. Got my water ready. And a little snack to get me through for right now. I still totally forgot to go get Lapras on Friday, but I at least did a lot of the stuff I wanted to do in between streams. So that's a beauty. Hopefully I'll see if people start showing up, because I'm going to make an announcement currently, and then I will make the announcement again before I get off stream for those that didn't tune in at first. But let's go over the team while I'm waiting for people. So we're sitting at, excuse me, my glasses. My glasses are a little messed up here. Okay. Alright, Eevee. Everyone's at 27 that should be. Eevee is at 27, Golbat, Heracross, Quilava. Those are my team members as of current. Chinchou's currently just for Surf, but I may or may not decide to make it a team member, but I also want the Lapras, so we'll kind of see. And then Bellsprout's just here for Cut and Flash. What is up? Nothing new other than I did probably get, I don't know if I really gained a level for anybody because I was backtracking pretty much whenever I was done with stream on Tuesday last week. But anywho, the announcement, it's not like a big, woo, here's a big change, no. Next week is the weekend before Easter. And I usually go up and see my family for Easter. I am leaving. Usually I leave on the Friday before, but I decided this time that I was going to leave the Thursday before. So, more than likely, I'm not going to have a day off next week, and I'm not going to be able to stream. And then I have myself coming back on Monday after Easter, which means I don't know that I'm going to have a day off next week either. Or, not next week, but the week after Easter. So, streaming the next 2 weeks is probably going to be a little impossible, but if I can, I may try and stream the Sunday after Easter, but it really depends on what my schedule is. So I just wanted to give you guys a heads up that next week and the following week, I'm not going to be able to stream due to me being out of town. So anyways, let's move forward. I did get the Water Stone. I think I have it on me, or I put it away already. No, I put it away already. I got that Water Stone. I picked up a couple Pokemon while I was backtracking. And I picked up, I think, a Magnemite and withdraw. I picked up a Tauros and a Miltank. Just in case if I felt like I wanted something bulky and I used a Tauros on my Pokemon Yellow team. I know that fucker's bulky. I am going to be attempting to go against Chuck. We're gonna see how that goes. Definitely not with Eevee, because right now we're still a normal type. And I don't have Fly yet, so flying the Goldenrod to get a haircut isn't feasible. But I have Golbat, I just don't have a flying type move on him yet. And I won't for 3 levels. It isn't until I think it's level 30 he gets Wing Attack. So he'll be good for this gym, but at the same time, what was that? At the same time, he may struggle. My lights just flickered and my power just flickered. I heard my battery click for a second there. We alright? There's no weather events. As you can see in the bottom corner, it's mostly cloudy, but there's no rain or anything right now. Pokemon Yellow, I just need to grind for the Pokemon League and buy great Ultra Balls to catch Pokemon. I haven't been doing that yet to focus on the story part first. I also didn't spend any more money than necessary to save money for revives and full restores. Hell yeah. Yeah, it's my, I have a little battery down here so that if the power goes out, I have enough time to turn off my PC and it not ruin my PC. It's one of those batteries where it'll stay on for a couple minutes after the power goes out, so this way I can properly turn off my PC. It's perfect for that. I was able to afford something like 99 revives and 90 full restores. I'm like, they don't give you a lot of money in the first game, so like you can afford some stuff, and yeah, that's a lot, but it's also a matter of being prepared for it. So let me switch Golbat here up front. Heracross and Quilava are also going to be helpful, but Eevee is not going to be helpful whatsoever in this gym battle because unless we were in Espeon at this point, would be very helpful. So, let me bring out, while I'm eating my fruit snacks, let me bring out my guide here and see what we got for going against Chuck. Your party's levels are 38 to 53. Hell yeah! Oh, I forgot. I had a different Pokemon for strength. That was Rocky. And I had to bring out Cut while I was backtracking. Let's go switch out for Rocky. Deposit. Bellsprout. Withdraw. I need Rocky. I may have goofed this. I think I did. Damn it! Okay. Okay. Alright. Let me save here. I think I'll attempt to grind all 6 of them to 65 or at least 60. I would. You saw my struggle bus. He's got a level 27 Primeape and a level 30 Poliwrath. It has nothing to do with Pokemon? That's true. Come on, we shall do battle. So, Gym Leader Chuck. Primeape. Yes, his level 27 Primeape. That'll help me cheese it a little bit. I'm here to make this an upsetting time. Because you need to continue hitting yourself, my friend. Especially, I have to keep attacking him, or else one of the moves he has, I think, will hit. Will land. Poliwrath! I didn't want to hit that, that's the thing. But, yes. Oof. There, I was like, do I not have awakenings? I thought I did! Oh, he ain't confused no more. Alright. You need to keep hitting yourself, son. I have to be careful because if he does go down, that affects my happiness to getting Crobat. Of course you get a fucking critical hit. Well, all I'll do here... Pack... I got some revives, or a revive. You're getting that experience, buddy. I know I shouldn't have brought out Quilava, but... Okay. I'm gonna hit him with a counter. Are you fucking kidding me? I guess you can restore that one happiness point by walking 512 steps. Fair enough. One more. There we go. There we go. There, Golbat got some of the experience. So I beat Chuck. It also lets you Pokemon use Fly when you're not in battle. Here, take this too. Why? All you used was Surf. Dynamic Punch. You didn't even try it. Thank you. Alright, so we beat Chuck. I'm gonna go heal up and then I have to go grab Fly. I think that's the last thing I gotta grab here and then I'm good. Which I'll teach Fly to Golbat. And we can fly around. And then make this so much easier. I have to remember what building it is. No, you're Shuckle. It's gotta be another... Is it you? Imagine walking 1,100... Oh, wait, 112,640 steps just to increase its happiness by 220 just to get it to evolve. I'm gonna get Fly. Let me double check though. Did I pick it up? Pretty sure I don't get it till after the gym, but let me look. No. Okay. Somewhere. That must have been hard. It would be much easier if your Pokemon knew how to fly. Then you should take this HM. There it is. So he needs to train harder. That's good, since he was getting a little chubby. Oh my god. That's his wife. That's hilarious. Wasting my time. Thanks, bud. Wasting my time, though. Alright, there's Fly. Yeah, we're gonna get rid of Supersonic. Huh? You mean to tell me that this fucker can't learn fly and it has wings? I'm so done. Pokemon logic does not fucking logic. It's the same thing in Gen 1 when fucking Charizard couldn't learn it. I'm like, well, he has fucking wings. What is this? Guess I gotta swim back, because I don't have any flying types. I had a Zubat thinking, I'll be able to fucking fly. Evolving Togepi is gonna require happiness, and I... Wrong Pokemon I'm trying to make happy. Super Repel. Lord of mercy. That's some ridiculous shit right there. They eventually noticed how little sense that made. Yeah! Seems to me that logic didn't continue through with the Gen 1 Pokemon. Golbat can't learn fly. What the fuck do you mean? Alright, well, I'm where I want to be anyways, so we'll just do this and go to Amphy. Do I have that medicine? I may have put it away. Let me go to my box here. Might not have. Until Diamond and Pearl? That's the stupidest shit I've ever heard of in my entire life. Secret potion to Jasmine. Please don't be offended. Amphy will not take anything from anyone but me. How are you feeling? Yay! Hello, hello. Oh, I'm so relieved. This is just so wonderful. Thank you so very much. I will return to the gym. I meant that. With Golbat, it took them longer to notice how little sense that made than with Charizard. Yes! I can't stand that. Took you 4 generations too long. Which in 4 generations, that would be... Let's see, Diamond and Pearl came out in 2006, and first gen came out in 96. So, 20 years too fucking long. Or not 20 years, 10 years too fucking long. 10 years, it didn't occur to you? Alright, I guess let me go up here and see if I can grab a flying type Pokemon. I did change my clock, so I'm at normal time. Ooh, I haven't done my poor Miltank berry thing. Psyduck isn't part psychic type either. Very true. I did, when I went back to New Barktown, picked up another berry, so I gave Miltank 2 berries, I think, that same day. Because I got on and played this, like, later Tuesday. No, that's the mint berry. I think it's over here. It might be. Ah. So this will be berry number 3, so I'm halfway through with this poor Miltank. A little healthier. That's 3 berries. And if I can get fly, or if I can get a flying type, I will go back to the first area and grab another berry, making that 4 out of the 6. It would make it easier. And don't worry, I plan on going back there to get the Shuckle. It's just, I want to fucking learn fly. This is ridiculous. I have a goddamn flying type. Yeah, and I actually am able to warm up the room today. Last week that wasn't the case. This also raises the question of why Gyarados is part flying. Also a fantastic question to be asking. Why? Well, looks like I'll just go back and go against her because me trying to find a flying type right now ain't happening, and I would like to go against this gym. Back-to-back gyms! This one is where Quilava will come into handy. And Quilava will come in handy with the next gym being Mahogany Town. At least I got you to 28. You don't even have any trainers to go against her because she made you go through the lighthouse. I'm pretty sure that's the reasoning. It's vulnerable to fire, fighting, and ground. Well, good. I have fire and fighting. Thank you for your help at the lighthouse, but this is different. Please allow me to introduce myself. I'm Jasmine, a gym leader. I use the steel type. Do you know about the steel type? It's a type that was only recently discovered. May I begin? Is based on Chinese dragon flag that they sometimes put up as some sort of celebration in China, which should explain its flying type. Oh, hello Cosmic Flare. I appreciate that. When I first played this game and saw this gym when it was empty, I expected to see gym trainers in it once its leader returned. I mean, fair enough, because it's like, well, Where's the trainers? So confused. So she has a Magnemite to start. She has a Steelix and then another Magnemite. I think we're gonna go to the Steelix next. Yes. So I'm gonna switch here to heal up. Oh, so close. You have Solar Beam? I'll just use Surf on you. It won't make much of a difference, but I'm at least a little level 20 Chinchou. Ooh. You did a little bit of quarter damage right there. I probably could have done more damage had that sunlight not been out, because I think it weakens water a little bit. Pretty sure. Yeah. Oh. Appreciate what little oomph you could give me to help me out. Well, good. Enjoy this. Little under-leveled there. Been skipping trainers. Actually, no. I've gotten every trainer that I can. You would use a damn hyper potion. 1/8 damage in the sunlight. Yeah. Hey, it faded. That's gonna hurt me the most. But worst case scenario, I can bring out Heracross. Oh, you son of a bitch. Was really hoping Quilava could finish this, but we'll just have Heracross finish this. Yeah, unfortunately. I am set, but that ain't gonna do much, but I need just that little bit. There's 28. I guess critical hit Surf from that Chinchou would have caused half damage. Yeah. Imagine if you could have used Rain Dance. Oh my god. That'd be hilarious. Please. Son of a bitch. Much as I don't want to bring him out. I'm faster. Have on my team back in the past, minus goal back. Good for you. Oh, thank you. This is my first time using Heracross, and I really have been wanting to use one on my team for a very long time. And it's been very satisfying getting to use one. Alright, so Olivine's Battle Tower will be open. Actually, 4. Yeah, I'm going to be using Espeon. Once we evolve. Why did I just walk out? I need to heal. There it is. Makes 2 gym badges in one stream. That's, yep, back to back. We're gonna be doing a little backtracking. If I can find a damn flying type, I have one. But it doesn't consider Golbat a flying type, which is bullshit. About Heracross when I was a kid. I love Heracross. It's a very good Pokemon. Underrated in my opinion. Let me go south and let me see if anything. Brother in Christ! Fuck a duck! I don't have a chance to really... Fuck. Hi, honey. I just ran into fucking Raikou. About that. I ran into one. What a beautiful little beast. Suicune, by the way, is my favorite. The box art of Crystal Suicune has been my favorite dog. I would run for now. Well, I tried using Ember, but he ran. I'm just picking you up because you lead to my favorite Pokemon. Or not. Okay, cool. Not like I wanted to lob a Pokeball and grab a Growlithe. A Pidgey! I'll take it. I need some sort of fucking flyer because it does not consider Golbat a flying type, even though it is! Quick Attack may have worked. They are level 40, they are a bit faster, but it may have worked. Oh, that pisses me off. I couldn't even get a move in. Right now, you can't do jack about them because you were too underleveled. Throw an Ultra Ball at it in that case. Okay. Yeah, Arcanine's my favorite, but they made that picture, Growlithe. Duck Hunt. Paying homage to Duck Hunt. Just stay in the damn ball. I can't hit you again. Fine. I just breed a Paris with False Swipe via Scyther Father and then raise it to a very high level to make it faster than Raikou. To be fair, that's actually a good idea. Alright, fuck you, I'm catching you. Well, now at least I can chase around that, Raikou, and now it'll be on my map. Raikou's my second favorite. Entei's the third favorite. Alright. You're gonna hopefully do me a freaking favor and learn this damn move. Woo, Pidgey, fuck yeah! If you know that Smosh reference, I give you a cookie. I'm not worried about its moves because I just need Fly. I didn't care, Gina. You still haven't caught Pidgey. Well, honey, I just caught one. Alright, I want Goldenrod. Going and getting a haircut. This time it's going to be Eevee. Golbat got it last time. It's Eevee's turn. I just threw a Master Ball at it, one of them, and for the other one I used Mean Look to trap it. Yeah, Mean Look's the only other way you're going to be able to keep it there. I hoped for a Leaf Stone. I have one already from her. She got me one within the first few minutes of me adding her phone number. There's Bill. Alright, Eevee. Hello. Welcome to the Pokemon Salon. I'm the younger and less expensive of the two haircut brothers. I'll spiff up your Pokemon for just 300 Pokédollars. Yes. Take the Eevee. There we go, all done. Eevee looks a little happier. They are annoying to track down. I learned that when I first played Gen 2 on Heart Gold and Soul Silver, and I'm like, I gotta chase him? I gotta chase him? But it shouldn't have surprised me because I went and had to chase in Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum Mesprit, Uxie, and Azelf. So, I mean, to be fair, it's no different than those three little fuckers. But yeah, if you go into your Pokédex, and I'm gonna go find him now that I saw him in the wild. I gotta go all the way to the bottom. This part I tend to save, get the haircut, and then reset to try again if it doesn't say the Pokemon looks delighted. I'll do that. Yeah, raising blood pressure since 99. Schnabel. There he is. This is where you'll be able to find him, is on the map. So now that I ran into him, I can find him here, and it looks like he's in, is that Union Cave? You can press left and right to move pages instead of individual items. Okay. But yeah, that little shit went and ran. Nothing I can do right now anyways. Fly. I already grabbed Fire Punch. And I've already been to Mahogany. Take me there. So I have to backtrack a second, so it's better to attempt capture of Entei and Raikou when you've obtained all Johto badges. Right now they're too fast. Yeah, not the best. Oh, hold on. I love this music. Johto music is my happy music. That's all I can put to it. I put away the wrong Pokemon, didn't I? Son of a bitch. Alright, well, let's just fly back to Mahogany. There we go. And I'll go pick up Bellsprout, because I need Cut to get to the Suicune is behind those trees. Withdraw. Bellsprout. Right now, I technically don't have a surf Pokemon because I want Lapras, but I have to wait till fucking Friday, and I forgot to go get it on Friday. Actually, I didn't forget. I was out until like 10 o'clock Friday, came home and went to bed, so didn't forget. I just wasn't really home this past weekend. I've been out and about. Warm weekend, got to enjoy myself, and God, it was a good weekend. Well, I wanted it to be Golbat, but I think Crobat might be the only one that learns it. It's a fruit-bearing tree. It's a pink apricorn. Oh, I can go back to Kurt now. It's a green apricorn. Skarmory's a good one because it's steel type. And a yellow apricorn. Farfetch can learn both cut and fly. Fair enough. Yeah, if I don't change my mind and if I can't still remember to grab a fucking Lapras, my water type will be this Chinchou. I've never used a Lantern before. I just kind of want that ice type, but at the same time, I may just pick up a Piloswine as well, but I don't know yet. I love Crobat, just Golbat can't use Fly! Golbat can't use Fly until Gen 4 for Diamond and Pearl, which is so sad. Excuse me? Oh yeah, there's quite a bit of the story I have to do before I actually go against this gym. I ain't done yet. We are going to go back in here, and we're going to go fly to Kurt's. I have a Pokeball to pick up, and I guess some Apricorns to drop off. Or an Apricorn, since he only takes one at a time. Bellsprout. No. I need Pidgey. No, I love Crobat. Crobat's a good one to have. Just a bit of a pain just to get the happiness up, but it's worth it. It's well worth it. Yeah, they made it so Crobat can learn Fly, Golbat can't. What? What in the Charizard ass is this? Is this? That's an Apricorn in there. Yo! I forget which each one does. I think it'll tell me on here. Let me go back real quick. Might tell me on here. Kurt. Okay. So, Red makes a level ball. Good versus Pokemon that are lower level than yours. White. Fastball. Very good for Pokemon that try to run away. Fucking Raikou. Blue. Gen 2 has a lot of things that should have had, but was then realized in Gen 3 or 4. It's like, you slept on some of it. Blue is a lure ball, which is good for fishing. Yellow is a moon ball. Good for Pokemon that evolve with the Moonstone. That's weird. Okay. Green is a friend ball. Captured with this, start with a better mood, so your friendship kind of gets a boost already. Black is a heavy ball for Pokemon that weighs a lot. Pink, or Peach as they call it in this book, a love ball. Pokemon that are the opposite gender of yours. I want a fastball, so I would like to throw in 1 white apricorn, please. Just remember that the moon, love, and fastballs are broken here. Shit! Well, I went for a fastball. Alright, let's head back to Mahogany, because I've pretty much done everything in prior towns that I've needed to. We need to move forward. Alright. Is there a Pokemart here? I don't think so. Okay. Well, let's fly to a Pokemart real quick. And I'm gonna grab some Pokeballs. Only works properly on Magnemite, Grimer, and Tangela. Okay. Just Great Balls, I guess, right now. That'll work. The Moon Ball only works properly on Pokemon that evolve via... Yeah, no. Alright, I'm gonna head north, because this is the best way to progress the story. Fight me! I've been there. Okay. I'm gonna have a Sandshrew. Not best that I started with Quilava. So the Pokemon you can find on Route 43 currently are Sentret, Furret, Pidgeotto, Farfetch'd, Raticate, and then at night you can find Raticate, Venonat, Venomoth, and Noctowl. You only got 2 Pokemon that needs lots of happiness. That's one heck of a job. Yeah. I knew what I was getting myself into when I decided to keep the Zubat, because at first I wasn't sure, but I was just like, you know, having a fast poison type will probably come in handy. Tend to bypass that gatehouse now to battle all the NPC trainers and save the 1,000 units of currency the team. Yeah, I go around them. I don't go into that area where they're like charging you the money. Like, no, you're not taking my money. I did that in Heart Gold and Soul Silver. First damn poisoning every time. Do remember to return to that gatehouse after Team Rocket are gone to get that TM from the guard. Fair enough, yeah. I forgot about that. How do I miss a goddamn quick attack? Come on now. I will say today's a good day that I'm here at the Lake of Rage because Mr. Wednesday's black belt, Wesley the man in the corner of the Lake of Rage, only comes out on Wednesdays. He'll give you a black belt which strengthens fighting type moves. Can you... Why? You found... It's in your PC. Huh. Everyone fucking calls me and I only have a few phone numbers. Alright, let's head back down so A, I can switch to... I think it's Bellsprout I'll need. For the cut just to get to Wednesday, dude, because I'll need that item for Heracross. Strength and fighting type moves, even though all we have is counter as a fighting type move right now. She said it's in my PC. She put a moonstone in there. Alright. She got me a moonstone. Alright. Cool with me. Where are you finding these moons? Where'd you find this moonstone, mother? Withdraw. Bellsprout. Okay. Fight me! She's just gonna have a Clefairy. I'm gonna use Cool Lava for this one. Yeah, I unfortunately have to work at 1 o'clock, so I have to leave here earlier. And then my fiance's mom is coming to pick me up because we had to send one of the vehicles in to get the brakes changed on it. And I'm essentially being dropped off at the shop, which is on the way to work. Driving it to work. When I'm done with work, I can drive it home. Shallow level curve in this game requires less grinding. True. Hey, do you have any rare Pokemon? He's got a Lickitung. I burned it. That works. close to here in the next route, though. Okay. Oof, so close. There's an item down here. Okay, it's a max ether. This is the gatehouse everyone's telling you to avoid down here because the Team Rocket people in there are going to charge you a fee. Alright, 2 trainers here. This guy's number 6, so he has a slow bro. They got them mixed up. So this is the Nidoking, and the next one's going to be the Slowbro. Okay. Say if you at some point find a shiny Pokemon, don't hesitate. Oh no! I plan on catching it. Any shiny Pokemon, I plan on catching it. Even the one that's the first one everyone's probably ever met in their life. In the 2000s, I just went through it anyways. I was willing to pay money to avoid battling those trainers and encountering... Oh my god. At a younger age, yes, I was the same where I'm just like, come on, I just want to go. But nowadays, I can't afford to do that. I need to battle. So that was a mix-up in the book. Okay, Trainer 4 is gonna have a Magikarp, a Gyarados, a Magikarp, and a Gyarados. Actually, you need the level more than he does right now. So Eevee, you first. Really? Which I don't want Espeon until around 36 when Eevee can get Baton Pass. Baton Pass seems like it'll be a very good move for me to learn before I get my Espeon. And if the shiny Pokemon is Abra or Growlithe, you were fucked. Yeah! I'll be so sad. Especially if it's Growlithe, I'd cry. I'd literally cry. Shiny Abra and Crystal and had no balls with it, which to catch, that's terrible. You can't get Girafarig and Crystal, unfortunately. Instead, the rare Pokemon in this area is Farfetch'd. It's a fun Pokemon, but with limited growth potential. It can now learn False Swipe, the move that hurts Pokemon without risk of KOing them, but it doesn't get that opportunity until level 44. Oof. I may have told you about that. I don't know. I think you may have told me. But I'm just like, oh, that sucks. I'd be so unhappy. I'm like, man, I ran into a fucking shiny Abra. Too bad I didn't have any Pokeballs on me. Fuck! You fucking broke the game. How the hell you have a level 10 Gyarados? Abra said yeet. I'm out. For cut and fly. I probably will just catch it just for that aspect so I don't have to keep using 2 different Pokemon for that. It's like those underlevel Dragonite Lance has. Alright. Those were all the trainers on this route. Is there any more past this? No. But there's Wednesday guy. Oh, I literally have to go the way I just was going. Alright, let me backtrack here real quick to heal up, and I will go the way I was going past that fisherman so that I can go get Wednesday, the Wednesday dude. Let me go heal up real quick. If your Eevee evolves in 28 to 30, you are very good. I kind of want to wait until 36 when I can get Baton Pass. That might be a good move for Eevee to learn before I get Espeon, but I don't mind if he evolves now. It probably might be better to evolve him sooner, but Baton Pass is kind of it's a decent move. But I've had Eevee since level 20 when Bill gave it to me for free, so somewhere soon, hopefully, I'll get an Espeon. Judging by the maps from the Giggly, Game Freak were indecisive on whether the Lake of Rage should be a town or not. Ah. It looks like they were indecisive. I was like, is this a town? I remember the first time I came through here and found that shiny Gyarados, I'm like, so, what is this? Alright, let's go back this way. This is the only way I'm going to be able to access this guy, because from the Lake of Rage, you can't access this side of the lake. There's a random spot here. I was like, there's a random spot here. There's an item here. It don't even tell me that in the book. And if you cut this tree, this will lead you to the Wednesday guy, which, if it's not Wednesday, he won't be here. Well, how do you do? Seeing as how it's Wednesday today, I'm Wesley of Wednesday. Pleased to meet you. Please take a souvenir. There we go. Black Belt beefs up the power of fighting moves. Thank you. Alright, we're gonna go the other way, because I think that's another... Yeah, that's a Max Ether. And a random house. That's not a Max Ether, that's an Elixir. Another issue with the book is it's still wrong as much as it was in Pokemon Yellow. Though Pokemon Yellow, I found a lot more wrong with it than right. Learn Psybeam at 36. Make sure Eevee evolves there. Okay. Lord, I pray I can. You have strayed far. Here, I have meditated inside me. A new power has been awakened. Let me share my power with you, with your Pokemon. Take this, child. It's hidden power. Okay. I remember hidden power has like its own special. Okay. And then there's another item down this way, and it's a TM. Oh. 43. Detect. I hate that move. Alright, let's skedaddle out of here. That was everything I needed to get from this area. I'm gonna go back down and hope and pray I can run into a Farfetch'd. And a random house, not the publisher. It's in the fucking corner of the damn lake. Alright, let's see if I can run into a Farfetch'd, because that would just be easier if I had everything in one where it was flying and cut. I hope I can get my Espeon to evolve by 36, otherwise I'm going to be distraught. I think I encountered a shiny Furt, which I no longer have here once. Sad face. My first shiny encounter was in Diamond and Pearl. I didn't know it was shiny until months later. Because I showed my friend, I said, I ran into this one different colored Pokemon. I said, I thought it was a glitch or something. She's like, what do you mean? Because she knew what they were. And I was like, I don't know. I was just going through the waters and battling. And I said, I ran into this purple tentacle. She's like, do you have your game on you? I said, yeah. And we pulled it up and she said, you just ran into a shiny Pokemon. I said, oh. I said, what's that? She's like, it's rare. It's like 1 out of like 8,000. I said, oh. So my first shiny, which I still have, is the shiny Tentacool. Don't make Eevee faint. No, I don't want to. We already fainted, I think, once or twice last time I played, and then Golbat's fainted at least once or twice. As a Zubat. This was the first time as a Golbat that he had dropped over for Chuck. Chuck dropped him, unfortunately, because I didn't have my flying type attacks yet. I didn't get wing attack till level 30. I encountered and caught a shiny Poochyena and Emerald on the very first day of ownership. Oh my god. Shiny Poochyena, isn't that a yellow one? I think. Now I want to look it up. I'm pretty sure it's yellow. Yeah, it's yellow. It's a gorgeous color. Goes from dark gray to a gorgeous gold. What do you want, Gina? Waste my time. Waste my time. I swear to God. I get leaf stones. I get leaf stones. I get leaf stones from her. I get leaf stones from her. For God's sakes. I also encountered and caught a shiny Zubat in Shoal Cave in Ruby in 2003. Oh, nice. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I still have that shiny Tentacool to this day. It's from, like, I want to say I caught it in 2008 or 2009. That was my first shiny. You know, for it telling me that I have a 20% chance of running into a fucking Farfetch'd, I sure as hell ain't seen a damn one. I've ran into the Eradicates more, and that's a 5% chance of encountering them. What the fuck? Even then, I was well aware of shiny Pokemon and even of Pokerus, which I have had at least a few times. I've had Pokerus a few times. I had it in my Heart Gold Soul Silver playthrough, and I believe in both a Diamond and a Platinum playthrough. I may set a reminder for myself on Friday, like literally, probably at like 6:30 because I'm usually home by 6:30. Get the damn Lapras. Imagine if you were instead on Route 15 and kept encountering some Chansey when you wanted to hop it. Oh my god. I'd rather have the Chansey. Excuse me. Ugh. Well, right now I'm not getting anywhere with Farfetch'd, and I'd really like to just go to Lake of Rage. The Gyarados are angry. It's a bad omen. Did my eyes deceive me? I saw a red Gyarados in the lake, but I thought Gyarados were usually blue. Is actually a crater made by rampaging Gyarados. The crater filled up with rainwater and the lake was formed. That's the story passed on from my grandpa's great-great-grandpa. It used to be that you could catch lively Magikarp there, but I don't understand what's happening. I think there's one more person up here. I heard this lake was made by rampaging Gyarados. I wonder if there is any connection to their mass outbreak right now. Aw, you son of a bitch. There's too many apricorns. I'm just gonna have to put those away. I will take the Quick Claw and give that to... Well, Golbat is going to evolve into a very fast Pokemon, so I'm going to give it to Eevee. So this way, when I get my Espeon, I have that. But I have quite a few items here from this lake that I can put in my box. I think you get a red scale from Gyarados in this game. I know in Heart Gold and Soul Silver you do. I just have too many fucking apricorns. Son of a bitch. Yep. How anticlimactic. A Magikarp. I'm gonna save here in case I accidentally down this Gyarados. I'd like to catch it. We'll put you out front. You're my best bet. Shiny Gyarados! Oh my god! Who knew? I'm going to attempt to catch this fucker. Go, 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 go. He's the only one that can paralyze. Might not live that one, buddy. Or that one. Nope. Worth a shot. Let me just bring you out so I can heal my Heracross. I don't really want to bring out a Pokemon that can lose its happiness too easily over a fucking Gyarados. Stay in the damn ball! Thank you! With that in this game, only sleep and freezing dew. Oof. Ah! Nobody here. This lake is full of Gyarados, but nothing else, so the Magikarp are being forced to evolve. Did you come here because of the rumors? You're Gabby. I'm Lance, a trainer like you. I heard some rumors, so I came to investigate. I saw the way you battled earlier, Gabby. I can tell that you're a trainer with considerable skill. Not really. If you don't mind, could you help me investigate? Excellent. It seems that the lake's Magikarp are being forced to evolve. A mysterious radio broadcast coming from Mahogany is the cause. I'll be waiting for you. cool. I'm trying to find a fucking Farfetch'd. At least in the 2 hours I streamed today, I at least got 2 fucking gym leaders out of the way. My almost 2 hours. It'll be 2 hours soon. Can't believe it already. Believe me, I actually wanted to stream 3 hours today, but with me having the half day, and I usually, when I have a half day and I have to work at 1 o'clock, it takes me about 40-45 minutes to drive to work. So I'd have to leave here at like 10 after 12, and that gives me like no time to get ready if I finish streaming at 12. Well, I think for right now, I'll just continue forward with the story, and on my free time, I will catch a Farfetch'd. Because this is ridiculous. 20% chance of finding it, and all I can find are other shit. Let's go heal up real quick. Let's go drop some shit off in the... There. That gave me room. Dragonite, Hyper Beam. What took you, Gabby? Just as I thought, that strange radio signal is coming from here. The stairs are right here. Gabby, we should split up to check this place. I'll go first. You found the secret stairway. Alright. Alright, now Quilava needs the level, so he'll be out front. I'm just gonna keep running into shit. There is no. And these trainers are going to repeatedly use the same Pokemon, the ones that you run into with the surveillance. A Drowsy and a Zubat, and then a Zubat and whatever else that second Rocket Grunt used. Joy. I love being poisoned. Oh. I thought that was an automatic poison, but it was just a decent poison type attack. There's 29. It says that the Rocket Grunt for the second thing has Muck, and it has Grimer, not Muck, so it'll literally put the fear of God in you. Just a bunch of Rattatas. think down here is either where you either get Voltorb or you get Coughing. I forget which. There's gonna be another trip alarm. But there's an item. It's a hyper potion. True. But I like getting all the experience. I always did, just because the more experience the better, and especially I have 2 Pokemon that need happiness to evolve, and they are not evolved yet. So I need as much experience and happiness that I can get out of these guys. As much as I can turn off the switch, which I do know I can turn off the switch. Joy. I'm close to 29 with him. Come on, Golbat. Say, have you ever went back to the Lake of Rage after you beat the Rocket Hideout? Most people forgot that there are trainers there you can battle. Ooh! No, but I plan on doing that now. That'll be a great idea. I'll take up any info on especially getting more training in. Like I said, I'm like to pick up a Lapras, but I'm either going to use this Chinchou or I might use this shiny Gyarados. I'm between the 3 for a water type, and then I would like in all retrospect an ice type, so therefore I might go with a Piloswine just because of the ice type aspect. Or, well, that's where Lapras is supposed to come into play. Duh. Which I'm gonna need Lapras after this gym if I don't hurry the fuck up and go to the Friday event. I gotta figure out what my 6th team member is gonna be. And I'm pretty close to the end of the game, so I need to figure that out fast. Luckily, I didn't forget. I was going to go back to see if I missed any items close to the lake. True. There's 29. No, just finish this out, buddy. And I think the last is Heracross. Yeah, I know this can get annoying for some people, but the fact that you only have to do this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times, along with 2 trainers in this room, I'm not really too worried about this. I know it's low levels, but it's more experience. The more the merrier. No, I'm gonna go back and get him. Yeah, I'm gonna go back and get that scientist, because he has... What does he have? I don't even think it has it listed. Ugh, you're the worst. Just like a hair of experience and I'm at 29. Ugh. But I'll go battle this scientist to go get that. My Eevee evolved into Umbreon at level 29. It's because I used it to beat the Ecruteak gym. I taught it Dig because the Ghastly line are part poison type, which I knew it's vulnerable. No, Umbreon's a great Pokemon. I just figured I'd have a Psychic type, which is still kind of broken in this game unless you have the Dark type Pokemon. Excuse me. You can find the Dig TM in the park. There's 29. Magnemite. No, just keep going. We're on the road to level 30. Nah, I taught Eevee Dig, not Umbreon. Oh! Might be the better idea to teach him Dig. I wonder if I can still get Pokemon from these. That's a Geodude. I already have one of those. Or no, I don't. Wanted to have Umbreon on my team because I loved... no, Umbreon... Espeon and Umbreon are my favorites. Like, I can't pick between the two. But, rude. Rude. You son of a bitch. Go back and heal anyways. Let's see here. I still have to get to that bottom floor. No, Umbreon's a great design. Okay. That way everyone's healed up. That was such a pain in the ass. Thought it'd be coughing. There. Espeon is also... No, out of the Eevee evolutions, the Gen 2 Eevee evolutions of Espeon and Umbreon are my favorite. I'm catching your ass. That's a good poison type. Oh. I caught it. Okay. I have to fight you? Fine by me. Fucking hell. Excuse me, I don't know why I'm yawning. Well, I mean, I slept like crap last night, but I'm not like deathly tired. That was at a Voltorb. Rockets are pretty slick to put wild Pokemon in this spot that can explode instead of landmines. That is a pretty wild move of them. Let's see if I can catch you, because I can catch Electrodes downstairs. No, not that. Tend to catch said Electrode. Usually I try to as well, depending on if they try not to kamikaze themselves. Like that shit. Teach one of them Flash. Are you alright? Your Pokemon are hurt and tired. Here, give them some of my medicine. Son of a bitch. Gabby, let's give it our best for Pokemon. Okay, with there being 5 minutes left, I mentioned this at the beginning of the stream, but I'm saying this also since there's more people already on here. But, next week, is Easter weekend. Not this weekend, but next weekend. And usually I go home to visit my family for Easter. That's still the same this year. Usually I leave Friday and I'll be back Monday, but this year I decided to leave Thursday a day earlier and leave. And, I'm doing that, but I also am saying that probably because I'm only probably going to be working 3 days, that there won't be a day off for me because I'm going to be out of town. And because the following week I will be off that Monday, which is the day I'm driving home, more than likely next week and the following week after Easter, I will not have a day off to stream. So I'm warning people that I will not be able to stream next week or the following week. I will try my best to stream if I can the Sunday after Easter, but it just really depends on how tired I am from the week of work and what my schedule is for the week after all that, and see what days off I get. Hopefully a day off. I'm tired of these half days. It's really pissing me off. So I'm hopeful that I can stream again pretty soon, especially since we're nearing the end of the game. But I just wanted to warn people that I won't be streaming next week or probably the following week. Yeah, I usually try to go to my family's, and it's not like we do anything like extra spectacular special. It's just his family usually have a nice 4th of July celebration. This year it doesn't sound like that's going to happen, but what we do is stay here for the 4th of July as a permanent holiday, and Easter I go home usually. Sometimes he'll go with me, and sometimes he'll stay here. My fiance will. So it just really depends on his work schedule, essentially. But, what's up, Lance? It takes 2 passwords to get into the boss's quarters. Those passwords are known only to a few rockets. That rocket there very graciously told me so. Gabby, let's go get the passwords. But, yeah, I just wanted to warn people that I won't be streaming for a hot minute. Just not because I don't want to, but because I'm going to be out of town. I used to work for Sylph, but now I run research for Team Rocket. A meddlesome child like you needs to be punished. Alright. So there's quite a few items and stuff to find and goodies here. Unfortunately, I will not have enough time to... Oh shit, you're not self-destructing my ass. Get out of here. You're on your way home? Yay! I gotcha. Stream whenever you are free. It's after all a hobby. Very true. Very, very true. As much as I kind of wish this was my job, but at the same time, there's nothing I can do. My fiance was saying he's on his way home because he's been out of town since Monday. He's been, he's been a state below us doing he cuts concrete, so he was cutting some patches of highway and a way station for the 18-wheelers or the truckers. There's more he has to do down there. This isn't the last of it, and he's right near, I think he's near Pigeon Forge. He said he's like, I think an hour out, so, but I have to leave for work soon. And he's on his way home. It's like a 2 or 3 hour drive, which isn't terrible. It's not too bad of a drive. Pleased to meet you. Alright, son of a bitch. A mere tactical error cost me. Thanks for the 2,200 Poké Dollars. Ah. Alright, I'm gonna save here, because unfortunately it's 11 o'clock and I have to get off so I can eat and get ready and get dressed for work, unfortunately. Alright, so I will let you guys know as soon as possible when my next day off is, as to when I can stream. I would really wish I could the next week and the week after, but enjoying time with family is very important. But I hope you guys have a great Easter. I hope you guys have a great next couple of weeks, and I will see you guys as soon as I can. See ya.